ስሜ ኢሬዲ ማኮቾርዲ ይባላል። የአርቲስት ስሜ ደግሞ ኢሬዲ ነው። ካቡ የአስተራወቀ ዘፈን ወደ ልጅነቴ ወስደኛል። የሙዚቃ ኮሊንግ መቼን ያወቅኩት ህፃን ያለው I was a kid. I used to መስፈን all the time. ሁሌ አሁን የተለመዱት ቪዲዮ ክሊፕ ሴት ወንድ beautiful women ምናምን በጣም ያምራል፣ በጣም ቆንጆ ነው እና አንዳንዴ I'm just like wow this is incredible ግን ምንድነው መማረው ከሱ ብዙ ሰው እንትን ሙዚቃን ቢያዳምጥ ደስ ይለኛል ግን that's not the case and it's fine with me. Poki koranana kamunana kingamita yandal vacho aymunana Roshan ራሱ ነው የጻፈልኝ oh my god I'm so happy I didn't know you existed በጣም ደስ ይላል ምናምን ብሎ እኔ ደግሞ Samai Silawas by Tushom Mitiko. That's one of my favorites. Samai Silawas. የኢሪ ትርጉም የዝናብ ድምጽ ማለት ነው። My aunt is my ሞክሼና እሷ ናት ስሜ የሰጠች። ስለራሴ ትንሽ ልንገራችሁ ስለዚህ ደቡብ ኢትዮጵያ ነው የተወለድኩት በ5 ዓመቴ አዲስ አበባ መጣው ከዛ ሙዚቃ እዚህ ነው የጀመርኩት ወደ ውጪ ሀገር ኮሎምቢያና ካናዳ ከዛ በኋላ እስከ 28 ዓመቴ ኖሬያለሁ ከዛ 5 ዓመት በፊት እዚህ ተመለስኩ እስከ 17 ዓመቴ ኢትዮጵያ ኖሬያለሁ So this is my journey. Toujours embué. Personne veut crever l'abcès. Ne pas se comprendre vaut mieux oublier. Et tes nerfs, on observe tes colères du tonnerre qui tolère ce mal-être. Et tes nerfs, on observe tes colères du tonnerre qui tolère ce mal-être. Pas moi. ሙዚቃ ኢንስፓየር ያደረገኝ ሂሊንግ ኔቸሩ የሙዚቃ ነው ኢንስፓየር ያደረገኝ ከዛ ደግሞ ሁሌም ዘፈን ነበረ ሶ አባቴ የሲንጊንግ ሌሰንስ ውሰጂ እና የፒያኖም ጀምሪ ምናምን ብሎኝ ከ10 ዓመቴ ጀምሮ ሙዚቃ እንደዛ ነው የገባሁት ከዛ ደግሞ እስከ 20 ዓመቴ እንደዚህ ክላስ የወሰድኩኝ የሙዚቃ ዕውቀቴን አሳደግኩ and ያው ከልጅነቴ ጀምሮ ሙዚቀኛ እና የጃዝ ዘፋኝ መሆን ፈልጌ ነበር ስለዚህ ጃዝ ባልሰራ ሙዚቃ ሰራለሁ ዛሬ የኢትዮጵያ የሰማኋቸው ያደግኩኝ ዘፈኖች በቃ የኢትዮጵያ from the 70s ኢትዮፒክስ የሚባለው አለ የኢትዮ ጃዝ እንዳለ ሙሉ ሬፐርቶሪ ነው ቋለው ከዛ ደግሞ ያው outside of them እነ ጂጂና አስቴር ኩኩ ምናምን በጣም ወዳቸው ነበረ በጃዝ ሳይድ ደግሞ ኒና ሲሞን ቢሊ ሆሊዴይ ኤላ ፊትዝጄራልድ and all the old ones Louis Armstrong ምናምን ሰማቸው ነበረ ከዛ ሶል በጣም ብዙ ሶል ኢንዲያሪ ኮሪን ባይለሪ ምትባላለች from England Jack Johnson Ben Harper በቃ ብዙ ናቸው Tracy Chapmanም አለች So remember when we were driving in your car speed so fast I felt like I was drunk
before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder, and I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone.
ካቡ የአስተራወቀ ዘፈን ወደ ልጅነቴ ይወስደኛል። አባቴ ሙሉ ቀን ሲሰራ ያው እኛም ትምህርት ቤት ነበርን። ማታ ቤት ስንገባ አባቴ እሱን ይከፍት ነበርና there was a whole vibe around that song እና ወደ እሱ ነው የሚስበኝ። ፋሚሊ ሰፖርት አድርገውኛል በጣም at the same time ያው ጠንክሬ ያለ ኤጁኬሽን እንዲኖረኝ ፈልጎ ነበረ እና እስከ ዩኒቨርሲቲ እስከጨረስ ድረስ በቃ እሱን ጨርሽው እንጂ you can do your music, you can play music ግን የግድ ትምህርቱን መጨረስ አለብሽ ብሎኝ ነበረ ያኔ። ያ ሰፖርት እኔ በጣም ገርሞኛል። ያው ለኔ ምን መሰለኝ እነሱ ለኔ እንደ means of expression አይነት ነገር እንደሱ ነው ያዩት መሰለኝ እና በቃ በሆነ መንገድ ይረዳታል ብሎ አስቡ እንግዲህ I think so and yeah just support pushing your kid with what the kid wants more እድለኛ ነኝ በሱ። ሁላችንም ስንዋለድ የሆነ የኔ እምነት ነው እንግዲህ ይሄ የሆነ ጊፍት ይዘን ነው እዚህ የምንመጣው እና የሆነ ፐርፐስ አለን እና ህፃን ልጅ ያለን በጣም ያ ነገር ኢዚሊ ይታያል because more into our creative self explore የተለያዩ ነገሮች explore ስናደርግ definitely አንድ ነገር ይሆናል where we're super obsessed about that እና I think to push and so ወደዛ ነገር will help them grow እና understand themselves better ብዬ አምናለሁ እና to not allow them to go and experience that might create የሆነ blockage እና separation with their true self. እንደዛ ብዬ አምናለሁ። So if we want people to be true to themselves, let's push them towards being who they want to be. That's my ምክር። Confined in a circle. You possess the gem. You manifest no harm. Infinite harmony. You possess the gem. You manifest no harm. Infinite harmony. የሙዚቃ ኮሊንግ መቼን ያወቅኩት ህፃን ያለው I was a kid. I used to መስፈን all the time. ሁሌ even I remember አንዴ ወንድሜ ሊሴ ስንሄድ እና ራፕ ሶንግ ምናምን የኤሚነም በዛ ሰዓት እሱን ስናዳምጥ እንደ ቢሮ ወደ ሊሴ ሄደን እና I was singing loud sort of no sing in your head. It was so fed up of me singing all the time, so sing in your head blonyal. Anyways, yeah, it was since I was a kid, since I was gonna 10 ዓመት ምናምን ሳይሞላኝ in my head እኔ ጃዝ ሲንገር መሆን እፈልጋለሁ ብዬ already ተቀምጧል ጭንቅላቴ ውስጥ ያ የኢሪዲ ፕሪንሲፕል እንደውም it makes me laugh because my best friend የሆነ ሌላ ኢንተርቪው ነበረና the interviewer asked her what's a phrase that ኢሪ ሁሌ የምትለው እና it's the same thing that I'm going to tell you ሁሉ ነገር በጊዜ ይሆናል ሁሉ ነገር በጊዜ ይሆናል and the very first one ደግሞ ምንድነው ከምንም በፊት ሰው ሳገኝ ከምንም በፊት ሰው መሆናቸው ነው recognize ማድረግ የምፈልገው and all around what there is none of my concern it's not important to me so let's recognize the human that is in front of me and be a human towards that person so yeah those are my two principles እንደዛ ማለት ይችላል መጀመሪያ ራሴ የሰራሁት ሙዚቃ አለ አንድ ስለ like my story ሚናገር አለ አንድ ግን ረስቼዋለሁ like lyrics የት እንደጻፍኩ የት እንዳረኩት ማለት I might have already thrown it out ግን if I can say the very first where በጣም proud የሆንኩበት it's a love song when I was in Canada and yeah I was very happy love song title ማሙን ነው እሱ ማሙን ደግሞ it doesn't actually have a meaning የለውም ግን the girl that I used to play with her name is Sarah የራሷ group አላት ምናምን አሁን ተጫውታለች she's a violin player violinist እና አንድ ላይ እሷና እኔ 2015 ላይ ስንገናኝ we created we finished the song because ያቺ part ብቻ ነበረ that I had created with the melody ምናምን እና it was yeah a love song for love of ያኔ የነበረኝ boyfriend there's two types of music ብዬ አምናለሁ አንዱ ሶል ያለው የሆነ ስትሰሚው it's outside of your control እና feel ነው የምታረጊው you feel it with your heart and with your being all your cells የሆነ wake ይሆናሉና there's that type of music ከዛ the other type of music that is very entertaining በጣም ያበደ ክሊፖች ምናምን አሉ ግን it's more like I feel like it's in moments where you want to forget yourself or you want to forget ጭንቀቱ ምናምን and you go out and you listen to that music that's like really fast paced በቃ fast paced and that just makes you want to dance I'm not saying that dance የሚያስደንሱ ሙዚቃዎች ሶል ያላቸው ያልኩ አይደለም ግን there are two different types of vibes እና እኔ in my own way ሁሌ የሆነ ታሪክ መናገር እፈልጋለሁ ቪዲዮ ክሊፕ አሁን የተለመዱት ቪዲዮ ክሊፕ ሴት ወንድ beautiful women በጣም ያምራል በጣም ቆንጆ ነው እና አንዳንዴ I'm just like wow this is incredible ግን ምንድነው መማረው ከሱ you know so ትንሽ something that is relatable with other people something that is teaches የሆነ ነገር በሆነ ደረጃ it depends how people interpret የሚያደርጉበት መንገድ but at least so you can start asking yourself some questions ደግሞ ብቻዬን አይደለሁም ቪዲዮ ምናምን የምሰራው ያው እኔ ሙዚቀኛ ነኝ so the people that I work with the first one ሚኪል ሮበርት ይባላል የቡና late night ቡና የሰራው we had really the same vision of like telling the story of coffee ከየት እንደመጣ ወዴት እንደሄደ how it's in our daily lives every day የትም ቦታ ብትሄጂ it's everywhere and it's not just in Ethiopia I was born in Ethiopia it's everywhere in the world አሁን በጣም if I can be crazy enough and can for that song remix አድርገው ዓለምን ዙሪያ I would love to መቅረጽ and tell the story of how it just traveled And the second people with whom I worked, Kane Films, with the director Freyhut Brhane and Tedos Tafara. They have also the same vision where they want to have something that has foundation, milkt, that we want to share with people. So yeah, that's why it's different. ሁለት ነው አብረን የሰራነው ከፍሬህይወት She's a very ጎበዝ visionary woman. She's a businesswoman also. She knows what she wants and very strong-minded and strong-minded and flexible understanding. And it's good to meet people that have not only the same vision but like perspective on life in general. አሁን ስንሰራ of course there's a time where we all have to focus ምናምን ግን it's not uncomfortable. We say what we have to say and we are we're grown up adults አሁንና we communicate in a very respectful and loving way. And I think that's also why እነዚህ ስራዎች አሁን they're able to why people like them is because foundation that is between the humans that have created this bigger thing is already very positive. Poki poki poranana kamunana kingamita yandal bagacho ay munana gille ker gobe kaya per ker gobitte turamiya uchima kiralana talu wakicha kamunana kaisa muna talu kaisa muna deta Boki boki boranana kamunana gingamite yandal bagacho ay munana gichelay gamana ishimare mo pori aitala ay munana gille ker gobe kaya ker gobitte turamiya guchima kiralana talu challenge የሚያርገኝ mostly lyrics challenge ያርገኛል መጀመሪያ ላይ ያው ሙዚቃ መጻፍ ስጀምር በእንግሊዘኛ ነበረ I think it was easier learning because የሆነ ሩቅ ያለው ቋንቋ ነው I understand it I write it እና Rikatu was fine because I didn't involve myself that much መሰለኝ emotionally. አሁን ደግሞ since I'm a francophone በፈረንሰኛ መጻፍ በቅርብ ጊዜ ነው በፈረንሰኛ መጻፍ የጀመርኩትና it was I don't know there's like a judgment I guess of me myself and what I'm saying and dates ሰዎች እንዴት interpret ያረጉታል ምናምን ሚሉስ እንትን ጥያቄዎች ነበሩኝ ግን አሁን እንዴት ነው ያን ነገር overcome ማረገው just to do it I tell myself that ሁላችንም we're as loving, as hating, as lost, as found, or as like a human. No, I don't think any of us ተነስተን ይሄን ነገር በደንብ መስራት ትችላለሁ ብለን አይደለም የተወለድነው. So it's all trial and error, and I'll just do it because I'm my own. Boundary set ማድረግ ራሴ ነኝ እና ያ boundaryን አልፈልገውም እና just do whatever I feel is okay for me እስከወደድኩት ድረስ I'm happy so it's just to do it
adamar sonar
እዚህ የኢትዮጵያ ኢንዱስትሪ ውስጥ ትንሽ የሚከብደን ሁላችንም እንደ አርቲስት አንድ ሰው የሆነ I'm not talking about anyone specifically ግን I think in every different areas of art ነውና አንድ ሰው የሆነ ሪሶርስ ካገኘ ለሁሉም አይበቃም ብሎ just guards the whole thing to themselves. And I believe that whatever is meant for me will come to me. ማንም ሊወስደው አይችልም ለኔ ነው የተሰራው ወይም that energy is mine to be received when the time is right እንጂ ማንም ሌላ ሰው ያን ነገር ሊወስደው አይችልም so I think that ጥሩ ኮሚኒቲ understanding እና ይሄ trauma of resource share አለማድረግ ወይም አይበቃም ብለን እንደዚህ መገደብ I think that is something that we in the artistic community we need to work on በደንብ to I don't know through ተገናኝተን ሁላችንም and to have a moment where we have our questions and we have our answers and where we can communicate like that so we can free ourselves of this like እንዴት ነው የሚባለው you know when you're ቋጣሪ ይባላል this is like keeping all your money for, from that state of mind because there is enough for all of us Allah more than enough yeah ሙዚቃ ሲጀመር ፊሊንግ ነው ፊሊንጉ ያው everyone has to like me or has to listen to my music ማለት አልችልም so whoever the music touches I'm happy and ካልሆነ ደግሞ I hope they will find their happiness with some other music I have no ብዙ ሰው ሙዚቃን ቢያዳምጥ ደስ ይለኛል ግን that's not the case and it's fine with me not everyone is meant to go towards the same thing የሰው የኦዲየንስን ኤክስፔክቴሽን on social media በኢንስታግራምም ሆነ ቲክቶክ because those are the two main things that I use ሌላ ዩዝ አላደርግም በእነዚህ ኮንቴንት የኮቨር እየሰራው ወይም tiny songs in a way that I can engage ከነሱ ጋር and keep them I guess hooked to what I am doing እንጂ በራሴ እኔ ሙዚቃ ስሰራ ሲጀመር እኔ እንደዚህ አይነት ሙዚቃ መስራት ፈልጋለሁ ዛሬ ምናምን ቢ አይደለም ጀምረው when it comes it just comes and I consider myself as a channel to receive that those melodies and that music and to channel it outside so we can all listen to it እንጂ it's እኔ ራሱ I don't know what to expect so ምንም expect ባያደርግ አሪፍ ነው። ደግነሽ ያልኩኝ ባንቺ ላይ ሲመካ አንጀት የምትቆርጪ ጨካኝ ሴት ነሽ ለካ። The cultural influences, I mean, the influences that have shaped my music in some kind of way. እንዳልኩሽ earlier, እንደዚህ jazz, Ethio jazz, and ያው እዚህ ስላደኩ ደግሞ ሙዚቃ everywhere ነው። ሱቅም ብትሄጂ ያለ፣ ሱፐርማርኬትም ብትሄጂ ያለ፣ መንገድ ላይ ሰዎች so it's a mix of a lot of different sounds and አንድ ነገር ብቻ አይደለም ነው። Definitely የኢትዮጵያ influence በጣም strong ነው. Even though modern musically the instrumentals ምናምን ወደ ውጪ ቢሄዱም the melodies that I sing mostly they have a very big Ethiopian influence ብዬ አምናለሁ። I mean the influence definitely አለ ከደቡብ ኢትዮጵያ from the region where I was born definitely አለ። እንደውም እዛ ስመለስ to go and meet family ምናምን I always learn new songs እና ለምሳሌ ወይማላ is a melody that comes from there ቦኪ ቦኪ ከዛም ነው የሚመጣው and so definitely የዛ culture and musical baggage definitely influence ያደርገኛል እና ኢንፍሉዌንሱ ውስጥ ያለ ግን እኔ ደግሞ ከዛም ወስጄ I incorporate it in my music to share it with the rest of the world definitely. So silveo in my life, yo que yo in my life, sin male pande morana, who in my life, no in my life. Nature is healing. Nature is nafsi yaddasal. It's really like it doesn't make you think of anything else than to be in the present moment and at home, the home where I am now, at my parents' home, there's a beautiful garden, and now I'm very, very, very lucky to be able to be in nature because በጣም ለሁላችንም የሚያስፈልግ energy ነው definitely. On my musical journey, ያው አንዳንዴ ማልጠብቀው እንትን አለ አጋጣሚ feeling ወይም sometimes I just play and out of nowhere I could have this surge of emotions and I could just cry because I believe that sound has a healing purpose to it እና አንዳንዴ you don't necessarily expect እኔ ራሱ እንዳልኩሽ earlier I never know what to expect when I make music so እንደዛ አይነት ነገር አጋጥሞኝ ያውቃል but other than that I studied visual arts also when I was in university so እሱንም if I could continue that on the side with music በጣም ደስ ይለኛል my first EP Canada Montreal ነበረ የሰራሁት with producer's name is Joël Denisot he's French American that lives in Canada and he studied music production እዛ in Concordia University. እና ያ እሱና እኔ ነን እንግዲህ there were other musicians that played guitar, upright bass, percussions በጣም ወዳቸው እዛ የሚኖሩት still and that's how we made it happen. But that was right before I came to Ethiopia. Ethiopia ያለው ነው ማስተር የተደረገው ውጪ ሀገር ድጋሜ ማስተር የተደረገው ደግሞ ለንደን yeah. In that EP, there are 9 songs, including Bunna. There's Ears Chewed. There's Late Night. There's Spirits. Alam, The World, and Future also. Those are the ones that I can remember, yeah. EPUN is Montreal, it's the whole recording process ከጨረስኩ በኋላ እዚህ መጣሁ በጋጠሚ ነው እዚህ የመጣሁት for my sister's wedding. It's my wedding ምናምን ብላ ጠራችኝ ከዛ ቀረው so እዚህ ደግሞ EPU ሳይለቅ በፊት in 2018 because EPU 24 was released in 2021, beginning 2021. And in 2018 already, ወይማላ እዚህ መጥቼ ነበረ. I went to Abaga's studio where we recorded the Masinko with Wendemena. That's his name, Masinko ተጫዋቹ. And then I released it in 2018 and እዚህ ዞማ ውስጥ ነው የተቀረጸው ቪዲዮ. So yeah, so that was the first step. ከዛ በኋላ EPU 24 and 2021 ተለቀቀ with Bunna in the video that was shot with Michiel Roberecht. And ከሱ በኋላ ደግሞ there were some collaborations that I did, including with Fab Spy, Mashila Boy, Rofnan, and Ahadu. I think those are the ones that I did. Rofnan ga yani collaborate ስናደርግ we met because ለEPA 24 mastering, mixing እና mastering ያስፈልጎ ነበረ. እና actually mastering እና I have a friend that used to work ከሮፍናን ጋር because he works in a company. And አይ በቃ እስቲ ልጠይቀው ምናምን mastering የሚሰራ ከሆነ ምናምን ብሎ he asked him and Rofnan got back to him and he was like yeah sure, introduce me to her. And bazaar I think my friend sent him my Instagram account and Rofnan ራሱ ነው የጻፈልኝ oh my god I'm so happy I didn't know you existed በጣም ደስ ይላል ምናምን ብሎ እኔ ደግሞ oh my god yeah I was happy because I was like it's going to give me some type of exposure. And yeah, we were supposed to meet up for that mastering purpose. Good. In the end we ended up doing that song and now mastering የሰራው እሱ አይደለም ሌላ ሰው ነው። ከተለያየ ሰዎች ጋር መስራት ጥቅሙ ምንድነው? at least ለኔ is to learn how other artists the way they work, the way they ምን አውቃለሁ ግጥም ሲጽፉ is it before the song ways is it after the instrumental is done, is it during the creation of the instrumental ways. I mean I learned so many different ways of doing things that ani raso this is interesting, I could do this maybe just instead of being in my closed way of doing things, which I love by the way. Again it gives you this openness to seeing things with a different perspective and you learn a lot from working with people also. The artists that I would like to collaborate with are many. ብዙ ናቸው. But if I had to say just a few names, በጣም ከትሬሲ ቻፕማን ጋር ብሰራ አንድ ቀን ደስ ይለኛል. There was this Ethiopian singer also that recently passed away. ከሱ ጋር በጣም መስራት ፈልግ ነበረ. Alemayehu Shete. That's one of my favorites. Even I was thinking Kajiji ga, what would it sound to do one song with Gigi, because a lot of people have been saying like when I sing in Amharic it really sounds like her. That's what people say. Sure, I don't know. And I was just wondering what would it sound, you know, when people say that, to see. I would like to see how we can work on our voice, and that's yeah. So these are some of the artists that I would like to collaborate with. The song that I have been listening to on repeat for the past 4 years is Samai Silawas by Tashoma Mitiku. That's one of my favorites. Samai Silawas Damana Sila. Perform Marag Dulubi Satay. I would love to perform at Sheraton. There's this one space where they used to, I think it's like one of the spaces that they use for conference ምናምን ግን ያኔ in the concert how do you space venue እንደዛ ተጠቅሞ ነበረ. That was a while back. I think I was 12. That's one of the concerts that I remember. But music, this is what I want to do. Yeah, Ismail Lo. That's his name. I think it's Ismail Lo. That's the singer. Kamali no Metawna. The way the music was just incredible. So just to close the circle, I would love to perform there. No, I have salon I have my headset, I have my sound card, my computer. No? Usually I like to eat well before getting to work. I love working at night. So I'm not doing that because I've been really busy. Again, yeah, I have these incense also that I use. It depends. It really depends. And now since I am surrounded by nature already, I just have to take off my shoes and go in the garden if I want to take a moment with nature and calm myself down. There is no specific thing that I need. I just go and sarado. In 3 to 5 years, I will be certainly, I'm 90% certain that I'll be touring a lot, that I'll have music that can and that will heal a lot of people, to which music that people can relate to very easily, and it's just music that can be some sort of medicine. So the more I travel, the more I can spread that healing vision. And at the same time, I would love to, I love painting, and I want to explore that a bit more. I'll be collaborating with other people. I have some projects of my own also that I cannot reveal yet. Again, በጊዜ እነግራችኋለሁ። ቅርብ expect a single. Single, ያው ጠብቁት within the next 2 weeks ማለት ነው. 2 days ልል ነበረ. That's not true. 2 weeks. And ደግሞ ማስተላለፍ የምፈልገው መልእክት አለ. I urge my brothers outside of this room, everywhere, to start having these conversations between men where they can learn to be vulnerable with each other, because it's by healing those wounds and opening up that we can have a better communication. ሁላችንም between boys but also with women. ደግሞ it's the month of women, violence against women awareness. So I think it would be nice if men went to these events to listen to the different stories that not only women but men also have to tell. And more to all my sisters out there, just want to tell them that they're beautiful as they are, and that there's nothing wrong in being your true self and shining from that space of loving yourself from a true place of acceptance. So stay yourself, and now you're beautiful as you are.